Hello students. Here some of the questions collected from the source of NPTEL based on the normal forms questions. Look at how question was asked. Consider the relation schema. Guest is a table name and these are the attributes: phone number, name, address, room, floor, stay, which satisfies the following functional dependencies. Here, three dependencies are given: FD1, FD2, FD3. The question is, the given relation guarantees which highest normal form condition? So here clearly given highest normal form. Even if it is the highest word is not given, the normal form says the highest normal form condition only. Okay. How to find normal form? First, you have to find the key for the relation. Now, look at, we have attributes: phone number, name, address, room, floor, and stay. Just for my understanding, I'll be using a single letter for representing each attribute. Phone number and name is determining the address. With phone number, we determine the room. With name, we determine the floor and in which floor the guest is staying. These are the dependencies. First, you find the key. Take the closure of Pn. What is the closure of Pn? If I take closure of Pn, with Pn A is possible, with P R possible, with N Fs is possible. Are you getting all attributes? Yes, all attributes. Then I can call Pn is a key for the relation. Then check for P is a key or not, because second dependency is P to R. What is a P closure? P. With P we can get R. Any other attributes? No. Check for N closure, third dependencies. N closure is N. With N I am getting F and S. All attributes? No. So what is the key for this relation? The key for this relation is P and N. That is, P is phone, N is a name. Phone and name is a key for this relation. If P and N is a key for this relation, these two are called partial functional dependencies. Why? Because P is part of key, R is non-key, N is part of key, Fs is non-key. That part of key to non-key relationships are called partial functional dependencies. Because partial functional dependencies are there, the guest relation is in which normal form? 1NF. So answer for the question is option A. A is the correct answer. One more question, again collected from the NPTEL source. Determine the highest normal form of the relation. Relation name is report. Having attributes RID, title, author, subject. Having dependencies RID to title, RID to author, RID to subject, and author to subject are the dependencies. Here this is a relation given and the question is highest normal form of the relation. Now what is the key for this relation? Always normal form I am finding by taking the closure of LHS dependencies, first finding the key. Based on keys and dependencies, I am determining which normal form it is satisfying. When you take the R closure, you are going to get R, T, A, S. All attributes done. Because you are getting all attributes, then we can call R is a key. What is a key? R. When you take A closure, you are going to get AS only. So A is not a key. What is a key? R is a key. If R is a key, do you have any partial functional dependencies? No. Why? Because key is only one attribute. No part of the key possible. Okay, happy, no issue. Is it having any transitive dependencies? In order to have a transitive dependency should be of the form non-key to non-key. A is non-key and S is non-key. Non-key is called transitive dependency. Because no partial dependencies, we can call it is 2NF. Because it is having a transitive dependencies, can I call it is in 3NF? No, we can call but not. in 3NF. So means this relation is satisfying which normal form? 2NF. So answer for this question is 2NF. It is very simple. Once you understand how to find the keys, then how to segregate the dependencies according to the normal form, it will be very simple. Here is one more question, again collected from the source of NPTEL. Consider the relation time counter. Login ID L, days D, hours H, minutes M, seconds S. These are the attributes. With the following functional dependencies. Login ID is determining days and hours. Days determining minutes. Hours, minutes is determining the seconds. And seconds is determining the login ID L. Now question is again, which of the following functional dependencies, understand here, violate the BCNF normal? Which of the following functional dependencies violate the BCNF normal form? Now recollect, what is BCNF requires? If X2A is a dependency, it requires that X should be super key, whatever it may be A, right hand side. So if the left hand side is super key, then we can say the dependency is satisfying BCNF. If L2DH to be satisfying BCNF rule, L should be super key. If L should be super key means L closure should contain all attributes. What is L closure? L, D, H. With D we have M. With HM we have seconds. All attributes. Because all attributes, now I can call L is a super. Because L is a super key, L2DH is satisfying the BCNF rule. So because question is about violating, FD1 is not violating, FD1 is satisfying. Because question is about violate. So FD1 is wrong. FD2. If D2M to satisfy BCNF rule, D should be super key. Whether D is super key or not, how can I verify? By finding the closure of D. What is a D closure? D with D M possible. With D M possible. Anything else? No. With D closure, you are not getting all attributes. Then I can call D is not super key. Because D is not super key, this is violating the BCNF rule. That is functional dependency too. Because question is about violating, so I can say FD2 is violated. Then check for FD3, HM closure. Because it is MCQ, I can stop the solution. But similar question asked for MSQ, you have to check for all the options. That's why I'll be verifying even option C and D and to show why that C and D is wrong. Now, HM to S. If HM to S is to violate, then HM closure should not contain all attributes. If HM closure contains all attributes, then I can call HM is a super key, then HM to S is satisfying the BCNF rule. What is HM closure? H, M. With HM, you are getting S seconds. With seconds, you are getting login ID. With login ID, you are going to get dates and hours also. Days, possible. All attributes are possible, right? H, M, L, D, S, all are there. Because HM is a super key, then this is also satisfying the BCNF rule because question is about violate, C is in. And the last S to L. If it is to violate, then S should not be super key. If it is to satisfy, S should be super. What is S closure? S. With S, I am getting L. With L, I am getting D and H. With D, I am getting M. All attributes. So means S is also super key. Because S is super key, S to L is satisfying the BCNF rule. Because question is about violate, then option D is incorrect. Suppose the same question asked, instead of violate, if the same question asked, instead of violate, which of the following functional dependencies satisfies the BCNF form? Then it could be asked as a MSQ question also, multiple selection questions. In such cases, A, C, D is going to satisfy the BCNF rule. Then answer is going to become A, C, D. Because it is given violate, so only FD2 is violating. So means just focus on it. Same question is possible to ask as a MCQ. Same question is possible to ask as a MSQ. Even it may be MCQ or MSQ, but be confident on the concept so that you can identify which is the correct option or which is the correct options also you can identify. Hope you are understood. Thank you.